Hey, 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 hey. Thank you so much, Bill. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Unity of Orange County. How you doing today? It's so wonderful to have you guys with us. We like to get things going, get our energy raised by singing together, so please rise. Sing with me. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I am the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, you guys sound great today. Keep it up. Next verse, 2 times. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just what I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Tag it. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Very nice, everyone. You sounded wonderful today. So come out for the next choir, I'm just saying. Let's welcome Tina to the platform.
Thank you, Tom. Good morning, everybody. It's so nice to see you here today. A little lopsided, but I mean, everybody's sitting over here, but that's okay, you know, that's all right. Spread the energy. Well, thank you for being here today, and if you're watching us on YouTube, well, thanks for tuning in. As always, we like to start our service by affirming our prayer for our church. So together, Unity of Orange County is a center of light, love, prosperity, and healing. And our vision statement, we are love, honoring the divine in all. And our mission statements, we awaken, inspire, and transform lives through loving kindness, education, and service. Always education and service. So at this time, we also like to thank those that help make this service possible. Of course, Bill on piano, very nice, and Tom on audio and vocals. Thank you so much. And Mark on camera. Waverly and John are streaming. Today, our trustee is George. Yay, George, thank you. And so grateful also to those that helped set up today. Oh, we had a lot of hands, happy hands that are helping. We had Mark, he gets here at 6:30 in the morning. Thank you so much, Mark. And there were tons of flowers here he had to move, so thank you for that. And we had George, and we had Big Mark, who's, I don't see him right now, but he's so wonderful helping set up tables and chairs. And there's just so much going on, and I'm so grateful for everyone that does give a helping hand. And if you happen to get up early and would like to come in and help, we can use your help. And we have Mark, I mean, everybody's here helping, so thank you so much for all of that. Today, our greeters were Marilyn and Fiona. Thank you for the beautiful Unity greeting, and they will also be helping with the offering baskets. And today, Shanice is going to be our bearer of light, and she will be lighting the Christ candle, reading the daily word, and guiding us through a meditation. Thank you so much, Shanice. Hospitality today is provided by Angie. Thank you so much, Angie. And she's double duty today because Angie is our speaker for today. So thank you so much, Angie. Her message, spiritual surrender. It's going to be a nice message. We just have a few announcements. Don't forget, next Saturday is our wonderful special speaker coming in, Reverend Doug Dewar. He will be here from 1 to 3. He will be holding a workshop where we will explore our wishes, realities, and purpose. So let's optimize Reverend Doug's time with us, as he will also be joining us for Sunday service. So don't miss this opportunity to connect, reflect, and possibly uncover fresh insights together. So you're all invited to be here, and I hope everyone will be here next Saturday from 1 to 3. You're going to be really happy that you did join us. His core values are belonging, contribution, kindness, and play. He is known as the compassionate companion, and I'm sure we will have fun too. So join us for community connection, authentic conversation, and fresh perspectives. Be here. And you can actually speak to Shanice. She sort of knows Reverend Dewar. Have a little chat with her. May 5th, we will be starting Laughing Yoga with Fiona. Yes. So we are looking forward to that. That'll be great. We had the men's group who this past week did some outreach with the rescue mission. And there was George, Bill, who else was there? Mark, John, Jim, and the boys. It was really, really inspirational to listen to their experience. And so when you have some time, talk to them about it. And hopefully we also, as a group, might think about volunteering some of our time over there. So thank you so much, men's group. We so appreciate you very much for putting unity out there and in work. All right, and that's all for today.
Everything yourself. Anyway, so we're talking about spiritual surrender, as you heard, and that was interesting because musically I had to dig a little deeper this time. And I think this is one you guys know, and one of the first things you need to do when you're going to surrender is realize that you need help. So here you go. Sing it along if you know it. Help, I need somebody, help. Not just anybody, help. You know I need someone, help. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling just need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you coming round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me? When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now those days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind and open up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you coming round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please, please help me, help me, help me. Oh, thank you guys so much. All right, it is time to get ready for our daily word and our meditation. We're going to slow things down and get comfortable in your chair. Seat flat on the floor if it's okay for your body. And we're going to do this by singing together an affirmation and a prayer. So I want you guys to be mindful of the words as you sing them. First is for you. Here we go. You are the heart. You are the hands. You are the voice of spirit on earth. And who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. Now take it inside. Know it for yourself. Know the I am. I am the heart. I am the hands. I am the voice of spirit on earth. And who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. Now expand to include everyone. We are. We are the heart. We are the hands. We are the voice of spirit on earth. And who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. A blessing to the world. And I'd like to invite Shanice to the platform.
Good morning, Unity. Look at this beautiful garden of spirit flowers. So grateful to be here and be your light bearer of light, going out to Stephanie. So today's daily word, Sunday, April 21st, is appreciation. I appreciate the good in my life. I appreciate the good in my life. When someone admires my efforts or thanks me for something helpful I've done, I'm happy to know I have blessed them. Recognizing how good it feels to be appreciated, I remember to express my gratitude and appreciation to the people who have blessed me. I appreciate my friends and family by nurturing those relationships. I appreciate my community by being a responsible citizen. I appreciate the natural beauty of the world by caring for it and taking time to enjoy it. The people, the places, and the things I appreciate become more precious to me as I discover that each reflects God's presence and God's activity in a uniquely beautiful way. I am grateful to have so much to appreciate. And from Romans 12:10, love one another with mutual affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. And now I will light the Christ candle.
In the Gospel of John, Jesus says, I am the light of the world. You are the light of the world, and let your light shine. I light this candle as a remembrance that the light of Spirit is omnipresent. It is within us and all around us. It is the light that shines into the darkness, and the darkness does not overcome it. And I invite you to affirm these words as your own. After I say them, I invite you to say them. I am the light of the world. My life is illumined with Spirit. And I am guided in all that I do. So it is. And at this time, I would like to invite the trustee of the day to bring forth our sacred prayer box, and we will sing together our thoughts, our prayers.
Our thoughts are prayers, and we are always praying. Our thoughts are prayers. Listen to what you're saying. Seek a higher consciousness, a state of peacefulness, and know that God is always there. And every thought becomes a prayer.
Sweet Spirit, we praise you and we thank you for each individual who has poured forth their hearts and their wishes and their intentions in this box and any that they may have in their heart or mind right now. We thank you for your everlasting, unlimited supply of good. We know you are so good, and you are expressing that good in answered prayer for everyone that is in the intentions put in this box, in the intentions in their heart. You are already answering them. It is already done. We can trust because we know you are good. You are our good. And by calling it forth, we know it is happening in ever divinely inspired ways. And we just thank you. And we say amen. So it is. Oh, how sweet it is. So as we prepare for this time of meditation and going within, we will first allow ourselves to relax. And I invite you to close your eyes gently and softly as a cue that you can just surrender and relax in this moment. And as we prepare to open our hearts and our awareness and our souls and our bodies to be permeated by this presence that is so good, that is beyond words, and that is in all, and that is one, so we can wake up to our oneness and our awareness of it. The access point is our breath, so I just invite you, all you have to do, just bring your attention to your breathing. Gonna take a nice big inhale, expanding our belly, and holding it, and then exhaling it, letting go. And again, another deep, full, centering breath. Feeling your belly expand, filling with spirit. And then releasing it, letting it go. Any heaviness, any worries, any hurries. And we'll do one more centering, deep breath in, receiving the holy breath together in. And releasing it out. Any heaviness, floating down, down, down. allowing yourself to return to a natural, soft, gentle pace, inviting you to wherever you are, center in. Bring your awareness to your toes, to your feet. Allow them to soften on the earth that holds you. And in this time of turning to oneness, we're going to align with our oneness of Mother Earth, being able to relax and surrender and be held just like Spirit always holds us. Bring your awareness to your feet. Feel it being held underneath you. Power of the earth underneath this floor, to the green, green grass, to the strong, strong rocks, deep, deep below, streams of rivers and life, churning fires of spirit, birthing us forth. Spread your toes, allow your feet to relax. Tell your feet, relax. Soften. Feel your earth upon your feet like roots. Allow your feet to soften and become roots, being one with the earth below. Deep, deep below. Soften, relax. Now we're going to breathe up. Breathe this energy of the Divine Mother, this healing, these waters, this power, this life. We're going to inhale it up through the deep, 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 bringing it up through our feet, our legs, our knees to our hips, and hold it. Exhale and shine it out. Deep, deep red of earth. Breathing in again this power of Earth Mother up. Rising into our hearts. Exhaling it out. Green, green of life, of love. Breathing in this deep mother energy up from our hearts now. Our necks, sky blue. Our faces filled with the light of 1,000 suns. Exhaling through the deep indigo of the mystery. Stars. This energy of Divine Mother rising even farther up through the center of our beautiful fountainhead where we touch the waters of spirit. Up, 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 open. Exhale. Branches of your spirit reaching up like antlers, catching the light of spirit on high. Now connected so, so high. The light of the source, limitless, ever abundant and flowing. Creator. We thank you, Creator, and we breathe in this light now from the spirit that is rushing to us now. Breathe it in. Big breath in from up. This waterfall of light through your branches, top of your head, face, throat, heart, shoulders, arms, hands. Exhaling it out below. Resting here for a moment, connected to our oneness, in spirit and in form here. Let this moment be a love letter to the earth, to being able to feel, live, and breathe the infinity of Creator's blessings, the invisible made visible. Resting here, allowing your body to relax, whole body held by Mother, I invite you to bring a hand to your heart, breathing this love song, this lullaby, feeling your heartbeat. Tuning into the heartbeat of Earth Mother's heartbeat, beating right beneath your feet. Breathe in this heartbeat, feel her. Bring this song, this healing back up through you. Let it meet your heart. And exhaling it out. Thankful for the earth. Thankful for all that grows. Thankful for all that crawls and flies and swims. Thankful for every water that flows, for the very air that brings us into oneness together now. We are one in our breath. We are one on this planet. There is one, and we are it. May this moment where we feel this love of the one open us to be a love letter to the earth on this day, preparing us to listen to the heartbeat of whatever is spoken to us today, of whatever Creator brings our way. Rest here in the sacred space of the One, united with Earth Mother and Heaven in you, in your heart. In the silence, we'll rest together. The earth is my mother. I shall not want. She nurtures me in green pastures. She freshens me with flowing waters. She restores my body and awakens my soul. Although I walk in the shadow of changing seasons and passing time, I will not fear death, for the essence of life is within me. The peace and beauty of earth comfort me. She teaches me to harvest her abundant gifts. She fills my heart with compassion. I drink from the cup of simple blessings. As I look to the skies with wonder at the immensity of the universe, I know I am blessed beyond measure to live all of the days of my life in the bountiful house of the Divine Mother. Thank you. Bless you, and so it is.
Sometimes it takes a rainy day just to let you know everything's gonna be all right. All right. I've been dreaming in the sun. Won't you wake me up, someone? I need a little peace of mind. Won't you wake me from this dream that I've dreamed so many times? I need a little peace of mind. it takes a rainy day just to let you know everything's gonna be alright, alright. Filling up and spilling over, it's an endless waterfall. Filling up and spilling over, overall. Filling up and spilling over, it's an endless waterfall. Filling up and spilling over, overall. Filling up and spilling over, it's an endless waterfall. Filling up, spilling over, overall.
Thank you, Bill. That really was beautiful. That was beautiful and so in line. So I appreciate that. And I just want to say I'm so grateful for everyone here and for this community that is here, right? These beautiful souls who come together every week and just, I don't know, bring this light. And thank you, Shanice. The meditation was amazing. I really appreciate you. Yeah. All right, so today I'm going to be talking about spiritual surrender. And what inspired this message was an experience I had in my life. And I'm not going to go into the details, but I'd love to share with you what showed up for me and how I had this opportunity to practice spiritual surrender. So I had an opportunity come up, and during this experience, I started comparing myself to others involved. I started questioning my ability. And I got caught up in sadness and shame and anger. And I don't get angry a lot, so when that comes up, I'm like, whoa, what is that, right? So a lot of anger, a lot of shame, a ton of discomfort. And, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm like, I'll fix this. I'm going to say my affirmations, and, I'm going to get silent. And, I know what I should be feeling. Right? I know what the truth is. But the more I did that, the more I felt stuck in that feeling, and it didn't help. So eventually I got to the point where I felt sick. When you carry that energy and you carry it and you start feeling it in your body and like a headachy. And I was finally just like, you know what? I release this. I release this to God because clearly I can't fix this. And I sat and I let it go. And what I noticed was from that point on, when the feeling came up, I just allowed myself to be. Just be with the feelings, not judge them, not try to fix them, but just allow myself to just sit and feel what wanted to be felt in that moment. And it didn't happen overnight, but little by little, the feeling got better. Every time it came up, I'd sit and I'd just be with it. Just feel it, just lean into that feeling. And I got to the point where I started feeling healed, where I could look at the situation as, wow, look at all these incredible people here. I get to work with them. I get to be here, and I'm enough, which is huge, right? I am enough, and it's okay if I'm here, and I have something to give. I'm valuable. And it took me going into those feelings and just letting them be. And noticing that what was coming up for me was I'm not enough, and allowing myself to be in that and say, okay, this is what I'm feeling. And I see you, I feel you. And it was such a big shift. I actually decided before I got to the other side of it that I need to figure out the surrender thing. So I started doing a deep dive and started looking into what does this mean, right? So originally I found, I was looking for I always like to start with the definitions because it's kind of fun to see what this means to people. And the definition of surrender that I really loved is surrender implies a giving up after a struggle to retain or resist. And that hit. I was like, okay, resisting, I get that, I didn't want to see what was coming up for me. I just wanted to be angry. I just wanted to fix it, make it right. So I looked up resistance. And resistance is the refusal to accept or comply with something, the attempt to prevent something by action or argument. And how often do we argue with ourselves? Right? No, you can't do that. You can't do that. So spiritual surrender is allowing yourself to be present right now with what is, with what's happening in front of you. It is about letting go of the stories, letting go of the old beliefs, and allowing yourself to just be here, just be present, and just notice what you need to notice. And the beautiful thing about this is it's a healing. It's not just getting through something. It's a healing of what's there to begin with. We talk a lot about triggers. That triggered me a lot, or they really pushed my buttons. And the beauty of doing this work is you go in and you look at those spaces where you're tender, where you're feeling that pain. And through healing those feelings, those beliefs, those old things, you'll notice that your triggers aren't being triggered. Your buttons aren't being pushed, because all of that comes from a belief that you have about yourself, or a belief that you have about the situation, or about what you should be doing, or what they should be doing. And all of that comes from those old beliefs and those old hurts. So why should we surrender? I found a great quote from Marianne Williamson, and she says, "Something amazing happens when we surrender and just love. We melt into another world, a realm of power already within us. The world changes when we change. The world softens when we soften. The world loves us when we choose to love the world." So as we show ourselves compassion, as we see ourselves and see the truth, we open up that space and we get a chance to be more present and to even support that in others. As we've felt compassion for ourselves, we can share it with other people. So one of the main things when we're doing this is really looking at your thoughts. I feel like it always comes down to that, right? What am I thinking? And remembering that your thoughts are not you, right? It feels like they are. It feels like my thoughts, well, that's me, and they're telling me these things. But you can look at your thoughts, right? You can observe them. So that's not the truth of who you are. Those are just thoughts. And once again, those thoughts are fueled by beliefs that we have about ourselves, beliefs about things, what we think should be, control, the need to control. And those thoughts are going to tell you things. You're not good enough. You should have done this. Why did you do that? So being aware of those thoughts is so important. And it's funny because in Unity, we look at the metaphysical meanings behind things, which means, beyond the physical, beyond what you see, there's more there, right? And we look at the metaphysical interpretation of devil, is the mass of thoughts that has been built up in race consciousness through many generations of earthly experiences and crystallize into what may be termed human personality or carnal mind, which opposes and rejects God. So all those thoughts, that's what unity sees as the devil. The devil's not a being. The devil is those old thoughts that are holding us back from being in connection with spirit. And then you look up angel. An angel is thought of the Lord. Our angels are spiritual perceptive faculties, which ever dwell in the presence of God. So that's when we're in our highest self, right? That's when we're open to our good and we're open, we're centered in our Christ self. And I loved this because it brought up that image of the angel and devil in your shoulder, right? The little devil saying, oh, you're not good at this, you're not good at this. And then the angel going, you have all you need. You're good. You're God in expression. And that battle that we sometimes have. And so one of the ways to kind of get on top of your thoughts as they come in is just to remember that they're not you and say, oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. But don't hold on to them and don't make them part of who you are. Because they're not you. You are so much more. So the first thing is thoughts. Letting go of thoughts that limit you, that block you to your spiritual good. And the next thing is to let go of control, which is a tough one for me sometimes. But trusting to a higher power. And Alcoholics Anonymous, those groups, the first step is acknowledging that I am powerless against this and handing it off to a higher power. And I like to believe that that's not just God out there. That's about my highest self. My personal self is struggling. My personal self is caught up in my thoughts and feelings or caught up in whatever is affecting me. And I'm releasing it to whatever your higher self is, whether that's God or love, nature, whatever it is. I'm releasing this. And that, when you get into that space of release, when you get in that space of now, you are centered in your Christ consciousness. And you're going to be able to see things from a different space. And ask us to feel your feelings. And allow yourself to be vulnerable. Because this is not about pretending nothing's wrong. This is not about pretending that nothing's happening. It's about noticing and being present to it. This is happening and this is coming up for me. This is what I'm feeling. And allowing yourself to process it and be with it. It's about knowing that things are not always going to flow smoothly. And that's okay, right? It's not always going to flow smoothly, but we have a choice of where we want to see it, how we want to experience it. And I want to experience the truth. I want to experience what's really coming up for me so I can have an opportunity to do some healing. A lot of you are probably fans of Abraham Hicks, I would imagine. And one of the things that they say a lot that I love is resistance is like paddling your boat upstream. Right? You're in your boat and you're like, I have to do this, I'm going to do this. Putting all this, I have to keep trying. I have to keep going forward and pushing. And Abraham Hicks says, but everything you want is downstream. All you have to do is let go and allow the good to flow. Be in the flow of life. And know that everything is coming up for you at exactly perfect time. And they also say, when you're rowing upstream, you aren't negating what your good is. You're just postponing it. You're just blocking your spiritual good for a little while until you're able to say, oh, I'm done rowing. Let's see what's down here, and able to go that way. And I love that. I just think that that's such a great visual, because doesn't it feel like that? I know for me, during that time, I felt like I'm trying. And I wasn't getting anywhere. I was just paddling, trying to get upstream, and it was not working for me. So I'm grateful for those visuals and those ideas. I feel like we are so blessed in this community, in this spirituality, that we have the opportunity to really look within. We aren't pushing it away or burying it. We aren't saying we're wrong to have these feelings. We're able to say, anger is a normal feeling, and it's serving me in some way. Sadness, shame, all these things are here to teach me. And if I open to them, I can grow, and I can release my resistance to what is mine in the world. So I'm going to take a moment in meditation. I'm going to invite you to get comfortable. And go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable with that. Allow your body to relax. And think about the areas of your life where maybe you feel some tightness or heaviness. And now notice, is there a feeling with that? Is there a feeling that's coming up with that? What is it that wants to be seen? What is it that wants to be felt? Just allow yourself to just be present. Just be present to that. That feeling, that vision, whatever comes through for you. I'm going to invite you just to surround yourself in that feeling with light. And acknowledge it. I see you. I feel you. It is safe for you to express. And I want you to center with that love, with that feeling of gratitude and love, and let that flow through you. That flow through all of your parts that are healing, all of the little places that just need to be seen. And think to yourself, I am whole. I am enough. I have all that I need. And it is safe for me to surrender. I'm going to invite you to bring all that light and love back with you as you come back to this space. Come back to this energy and this light. And when you're ready, feel free to open your eyes. Return. It's an interesting thing, surrendering. And it's not something we're really taught to do. But the point is not to give up on your dream or to give up on what you want. It's to give up the resistance to what is. To know that sometimes roadblocks are really opportunities. To see that your good is always flowing. Your good is always there. All we have to do is be present, be in that space, and be open to it. So I'm going to share some words by Rumi. And he wrote, "Very little grows on jagged rock. Be ground, be crumbled, so wildflowers will come up where you are. You have been stony for too many years. Try something different. Surrender." So as we go through our day and as we move forward, I invite you just to keep that in your mind. What's coming up for me? Am I being present to the moment? And trust that you have all you need. Thank you so much.
I may be too close to this one, guys. Sorry. Having gone through the experience that she's talking about, and watching you work through it and watching you come out the other side, and now hearing the talk, hearing where you landed is overwhelming. Thank you for sharing that. Surrender is hard. Getting rid of control is hard. This is a song by Ricky Byers that's about what happens when you need to surrender. Use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here all abide as you show me all that I must do. I used to think that God was the sun, God is the sun, but God's so much more than the earth or the stars or all of creation. God is creator, all needing us to shine its light for me, for you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here all abide as you show me all that I must do. Command my hands, what must they do? Command my life, it's here for you. God is the love that heals all creation. God is creator, makes all things new. God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So use me, oh God, I stand for you, and here all abide as you show me all that I must do. And God needs us to shine its light. God needs us to shine its light. Oh, God needs us to shine its light as me, as you. So sing with me, use me. Thank you guys so much for joining.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Tom. Wow, pretty powerful. Thank you so much. What a wonderful message today. That was just wonderful, Angie. You are an angel, for sure. Thank you so much. Unity has 5 basic principles that we do live by. And let's affirm these principles. 1, God is all good and active in everything and everywhere. 2, I am naturally good because God's divinity is in me and in everyone. And 3, I create my experiences, but what I choose to think and what I feel and believe. And 4, through affirmative prayer and meditation, I connect with God and begin the good in my life. And 5, I do and give my best by living the truth that I know. I make a difference. And we do make a difference. And how can we make a difference? Is by practice of the principle of giving and receiving. So let us bless our offering at this time before the baskets are passed around. Let's put our hands together and our blessing together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And we always give and receive in love. And so there are several ways that you can donate. All of your donations are so appreciated. They help us keep our doors open. And, you know, we also donate our donations. We do tithe off to Unity Worldwide. We also tithe to Unity Prayer, where they pray for us 24/7. And so your donations are going out and staying in here, helping us keep our doors open, helping us reach our dreams, have a minister, to have our own space. So we do have our dreams, and some of those dreams are going to be coming out next Saturday when we talk about what do we want here for Unity of Orange County? What do you see? So that's why it's important to be here, and that's why we so appreciate your donations. So at this time, if I could have Angie come up and bless our blessings.
Okay. Okay.
No. Yeah. Oh, you have.
So let's take a moment to center ourselves in gratitude. In gratitude for all that we have, all that we can share, and for all the opportunities to be present in the world and in our lives. We see the tides going out to bless so many people, to bless the world, to bless our community, and to lead us to all of our good. And we hold that vision and that gratitude and love, and we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen.
Thank you so much. So at this time, we usually see if we have any new first-timers, and I don't see any first-timers today. But we love to bless. It's just like a big hug. So let us bless ourselves. So together, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ in you. Absolutely. And just have a beautiful week. Make it a great weekend. Make it a great week. And definitely please be here on Saturday and Sunday as Reverend Doug will continue his talk. So Let us open our hearts. Let our hearts shine wherever we are. Remember to smile. Have a great week.
And please stand and let's honor the child in all of us by singing together This Little Light of Mine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, oh, let it shine. And please join hands as we sing together the peace song and then our prayer for protection. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that is meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. Take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God, and the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. And altogether, wherever we are, God is, and all is well.